Clap sync. 3, 2, 1. That was a really weak clap. Can we do that again?
Yeah, you want to clap sync again?
Yeah, clap sync. 3, 2, 1. That was good. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Pink and Blue podcast. This is episode number 28. That's a lot of episodes.
Yes,
Two more from
that was a lot of episodes.
30, which is the age that many people find out that their life is meaningless.
I didn't think that that's where that was going.
We here have figured that out a lot earlier than most people, I would say.
Or we're just both 30.
Or we're just both 30. Wouldn't that be funny if we were both just like 30?
It's especially funny because we're not.
When would I have been born if I was 30 right now? I would have been born...
You would have been born in like 1991.
1991. That was like 100 years ago.
Nope.
As far as I'm concerned. I would have been a 90s kid.
Right.
I kind of like being a 2000s kid.
Yeah, I think the 2000s were cool. We had like DSs. I mean, I didn't have a DS.
We had DSs.
You know, some people did.
I think that's just the best counter
I have
to
the 3DS here somewhere.
Being born
to
in a different
ever.
decade. we
yeah,
had
but
DSs,
did you have a DS?
So
yeah, I didn't think so.
DSi.
The Game Boy was cool though.
3DS. Yeah, but did it have a backlight? No, the DS does.
That's true.
So you kind of got it there.
I'm warning my mom to not just like barge into my room.
So we're done with school.
Yeah, like I'm graduated, dude. I'm like
almost
done.
there. Couple days.
Want to see my? Actually, I don't think I have it with me. So
do you not have your cap and gown?
My diploma? Oh, I do actually have that.
Okay, well.
Strangely enough.
Do you also have your diploma? Oh, there's your cap.
I do. I just don't. Here, ready? We're gonna put it on
over the headphones.
Graduated from gaming university.
From gaming university.
Yeah.
I love gaming university.
Here it is.
Nice.
Peep the fit. Pretend it's on.
Good stuff.
Yeah, that's it. Let me tell you, Jackson.
Yeah.
Graduation caps were not actually meant to be worn by human beings. I'm 100% convinced. Or like anyone who isn't just bald. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's literally like a swim cap and someone just like slapped a piece of cardboard on it.
Right. I don't have to wear a cap and gown. I just have to get my nice blazer, you know?
Oh, nice.
I get given a flower to put in my little pocket.
Cute.
Yeah.
That sounds way better, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, I think it just looks better, too.
I would 100% agree.
It looks more professional, you know?
I personally looked like an idiot the whole time, I can confirm. Or a judge. I really looked like a judge. I look like I just finished law
It is
school.
just like the same thing, really.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it's just like an outfit.
What a judge wears and then the graduation outfit.
Yeah.
So the other day I was sitting... Actually, yesterday, I was in my last final, health class, you know, as you do. I'm taking the final, and it's an hour and a half long final. All finals are hour and a half long. I did not expect it to take me that long. I will tell you that. And it didn't.
Did it?
It took me like 25 minutes, tops. Crushed it. Stood no chance, really.
Out of an hour and a half?
Yeah. And there were 90 questions. But, you know, after the exam, I asked our proctor, I'm like, hey, is it cool if I take my phone out and chill on my phone because I've got an hour and 10 minutes to kill? And he's like, no. Are you stupid? Yeah. That's ridiculous.
Well, no. Jackson,
no one would ever allow that at a high school as prestigious as this. At this gracious institution.
I don't think they allow that anywhere.
Well, they allow it in half of the finals I've taken.
Really?
Yeah. Some teachers are pretty lax about it. Some are more uptight, you know?
Like a high school like class final or an AP test?
Not an AP test.
Okay.
I mean, this wasn't an AP test. This is just a health class.
Yeah, but still. I mean, you know, you could still like, hey, I'm sending the answers.
Yeah. But
I mean, you wouldn't ever, but you know, you could.
I think if you're cheating on a health final, you're just lost.
Yeah, you already
like
You've already, you've pretty much already, turned 30 and your life is meaningless. as we have just found out.
Right. So I'm sitting in this, and he says no. He says no, I can't take my phone out, and I'm like, fine. And everyone finished the tests, and you think, okay, everyone in the room is done. Maybe then we can take our phones out and hang out because we can't leave early. Leaving early, that's a crime.
That is a crime.
And he's like, no, we're not going to do that.
I do think that is dumb.
That is dumb. But he says, no, we're not going to do that. Instead, the teacher comes up with a brilliant idea. He says, you know what? We're going to watch a YouTube video.
If it makes you feel any better, on my last day of AP Biology class, which was last Monday, we went outside and played Ultimate Frisbee.
That's cool.
Let me tell you, my AP Bio teacher, he's like 40-something.
Right.
Probably 40, like mid-40s. Sure. If he's in his 50s, he looks really good for being 50-something. But he was killing it out on the field. He was jumping and like snagging the disc.
Good stuff.
He was killing it, dude. Ultimate Frisbee is fun.
My question for you, Henry, is...
Yes.
If you're in the position of my proctor yesterday morning, and you have to pull up a YouTube video for the class after a health exam that will entertain us for the remaining, 40 minutes of this exam period, what video would you pull up?
Is this supposed to be like I say what I would pull up and then you tell me what he pulls up instead?
Yeah.
Okay. For how many minutes?
The video was not 40 minutes long, but there were 40 minutes left in the period.
There were 40 minutes left?
Yeah. He pulled, for reference, the video was like 12 minutes long. If you had to pick a video from all of YouTube, what video would you pull up?
1 second. I have to see if this actually exists.
You don't know if it exists?
I think that I would play my longest Yeah Boy ever for 10 hours. But only for the 40 minutes of class.
Only for 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Well,
you ever been curious about that? Like one time, I don't remember what song it was, but there was legitimately like a YouTube video that I listened to like 8 out of the 10 hours that it was playing for.
I think we've all probably
And I was
done that.
wow, maybe it is really that long. That's crazy. I was like, who knew?
Who knew?
I was like, what's the point of that? Like, why would you listen to something for 10 hours in a row?
I don't know. If it's that good, I mean. Anyway, my teacher, he decides to pull up just a truly fascinating video, a truly inspiring piece of work. He pulls up top 10 places to visit in Zambia.
What? Zambia.
That's so funny.
Oh, I typed in Zambia. That's okay.
Zambia.
Oh, they have a cool flag. It looks pretty.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me Google flag of Zambia.
They have a national
Audio
park.
Listeners can look it up themselves. We don't like you.
Population
that is kind of
17.35. Dude, they have a huge waterfall that falls into a ravine.
Did you just Google?
Was that in the list?
10 I didn't watch the video.
I just looked up Zambia. I should look up top 10 places.
I just put my head down for the period. I was like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, I got a picture of the number 1 place in Zambia really quick here.
Anyway, that's how my finals went.
Here it is. There's the number 1 place in Zambia right here.
There it is. There it is, folks. There it is.
Like, can we be entirely honest, though? Like, this?
Yeah.
That looks photoshopped.
That is photoshopped.
Are we sure? What
Yes.
about, see, look at their flag.
What about their flag is definitely photoshopped.
That looks like... I feel bad insulting the Zambia flag, but, that is a very poorly drawn eagle. Yeah. Look at the feet!
It reminds me of the dragon of the Wales flag.
That looks real. That's not Photoshop. Look at that.
How do you know? You're just saying this.
There are multiple pictures of this huge ridge with the highway next to it.
All right, go back.
That looks screen. That looks cool. That looks cool. All right, no more stream. Bye bye.
No more screen. There we go. Anyway, that's how my finals went. That was pretty fun.
So you learned a lot about Zambia.
So I learned a lot.
See, my school does this awesome thing where if you're a senior, you actually just have no finals.
Which is cool.
It is cool. It's great.
Yeah,
I've been done
I don't
with school
get that.
for like 4 days now entirely. Like I'm graduating. Like that's just it.
That's just it. You're done.
It kind of feels weird because they're like, "Oh yeah, you have to go to college." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, sure, that's gonna happen."
I
Yeah,
know a
okay,
lot of
all right.
guys that are just not. They're just taking a gap year, or what they think will be a gap year, and will just end up being
they
them
just
not
never go.
going to college.
Yeah.
So
I mean, honestly, I don't personally believe that college is the best choice for everyone.
I thought you were gonna say I don't believe in gap years.
Nope. You could take as many gap years as you want.
This is true.
Because that's the nice thing about education. I mean, other than the fact that it's expensive as hell, you can go back and get like a degree in anything literally whenever you want.
Yeah. And that's pretty cool.
My mom sent me this news article the other day about this guy who was a mechanic, and then he went back to school and he became a heart surgeon. And I was like, this seems fake. She was like, nope.
It's real. It's from BuzzFeed.com.
I mean, I guess it's like, it's like putting together cars, putting together a human. It's like the same thing.
Well,
sort of.
no, not really.
I mean,
One
it's
is
like
a
the
lot
engine.
more fragile than the other, which is
that's
the
true. I mean,
car.
Cars
obviously.
are pretty expensive. Yeah. I'm glad that we were on
you
the
can
same
just kind of
page there.
slap stuff together. It's it's whatever. Cars, no.
Can we
it's
talk
very
about that real
particular.
quick?
What?
The resilience of the human body is just like freaking amazing. Like you could live without all of your limbs.
This is
Like, just
true.
No
Well-
more legs, no more arms.
You alone could not live without all of your limbs. Like if
If
you
you live next to a fruit tree, you might be able to.
but if you're in the tree to get fruit, right?
No. You're just
How
like under it, and then it falls, and you just sort of like lean
Okay.
to the left or right.
I got you.
Maybe by a river too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just kidding, but like the body can survive.
Yeah,
It can still
your
exist
point,
without
your point
all of
is
its limbs.
valid.
You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Like you can't really move anywhere, but like the fact that your body can sustain living while losing like most of its mass is kind of really cool.
That is pretty cool.
Or like the resilience of your body.
What's
to,
that
like,
called
be
when
able to
you
go
don't
through
have any of
surgery.
your limbs? Paraplegic? No, it's definitely not that.
Nope.
No,
I don't think that's it.
that might be it. Hold on. You're the Google man. I'll let you get to
It just says Amelia.
it. Amelia Earhart? What?
Nope.
She's gone. She disappeared.
Okay, sorry. So Amelia is like the general term for the birth defect lacking one or more limbs.
Okay.
The term may be modified to indicate the number of legs or arms missing at birth, such as tetraamelia for the absence of all four limbs, or meromelia, which is the partial absence of limbs, or of a limb or a limb.
Right.
A limb or limbs.
Awesome.
Okay, wait. No legs is a paraplegic. And no arms
okay. That's what
or
I was
legs is
thinking
a
of. Yeah.
quadriplegic.
There we go. I heard that somewhere. I think that's probably half my knowledge. Stuff that I heard somewhere.
I think I heard that one time, yeah.
Not like anywhere specific. Just like
No, I couldn't tell you
I
where.
heard it. Do I have any evidence to say that it's true? No. But I heard it. And that's about all I got. What are you laughing
I
at?
looked up- So I looked up what is it called when you have no limbs?
Yeah.
Like that exact sentence.
Uh-huh.
And the first image in Google Images is Rayman from Rayman Legends. And it just says, why does Rayman have no limbs? Because
I
he just
mean,
has like hands and
He
feet.
doesn't have limbs.
I mean, it's true. I just thought that was kind of funny.
You know what's really cool? Phantom limbs.
What is that?
So, when someone has a limb amputated, sometimes they get this thing called phantom limb syndrome, which is where you like still feel your limb. You can like feel it moving, like you can feel the muscles that you're
Yeah, but, like,
using
they're
to
not
move
there.
it, but there's nothing there.
That's kind of cool.
And like you can still feel the fact that you're moving your fingers even
Ghost
though your
arms.
entire arm is gone.
Yeah.
Which
Because
is I always found that so cool.
Yeah. Again, dude, human body, really cool.
Really cool.
Lots of cool stuff that it can do.
So there's that. You know what else is really cool?
You.
Well, this is true, but you know what else is really cool?
No, what is really cool?
I went to Chipotle the other day and I ordered 4 tacos.
That is real
and they only
cool.
gave me 2.
That's not cool. That's sad.
Yeah, it's kind of
It's like not even like, I don't know. Maybe they like thought that your order was. I don't even know how you confused that.
I don't know.
But then again, I was at work yesterday at the good old CF of A, which for those unbeknownst is Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
But this guy was like bagging the food, and he just passed it to me, and I like read over the label to make sure that everything was in there, and he just forgot the mac and cheese.
How do you forget the mac and cheese?
I was like, Nick, dude, you can't do that.
Come on, Nick. What are you doing?
Like, people get upset like when we forget their food, and I'm like, guys, it's really just not that hard. Like, just read over the label. But like, apparently, I'm the only one who does it, and I'm not trying to be like, I'm actually like the best employee. It's just like
you kind of are the best employee. Employee of the month. Do they do that at Chick-fil-A? Employee of the month?
No, they don't.
That's a damn
I
shame.
also just went back to work yesterday for the first time in like a month and a half.
Yeah.
Because I was in track.
So that's cool.
Big running guy.
Big running guy. You could have been like a crazy pole vaulter, you know? Yeah, you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's crazy. No.
Why not?
I didn't even pole vault this past year. I just sprinted.
Have you before?
Have I pole vaulted?
Yeah.
See, I thought you were saying that because you knew that I had. Yeah, no, I did.
Oh no, I did. I just
freshman
said that.
And sophomore year.
I thought that you hadn't.
No, I'm actually not even like half bad. I'm not great at all, but like I could do it. I could get like maybe 7 or 8 feet.
You could get
which
some
is like
air.
not close at all. Like my friend Michael is nuts. He could do like
15.
I think this past year he got like to 13 feet.
Oh, okay. That's
like
crazy.
pretty high.
Yeah.
Maybe it was 12 and a half. I don't know. He got really close to 13.
13 feet is taller than I'll ever be. If you think
Sure
about
is.
it. That's
You don't even have to think about it.
You don't even have to think about it, actually.
The world record
crazy
for highest pole vault, let's see.
Surely in the Olympics, right? Like, it just has to be.
I think so.
I feel like we have a history of talking about the Olympics on this podcast.
We do.
For whatever reason. And they are happening this year.
They are,
which
which
is
is kind of
cool.
strange.
Yeah, strange and cool.
Okay, wait. The current record
Yeah,
so far is for 6.18 meters, which for us Americans out here is 20 feet and 3 1/4 inches.
Of course.
And it is set by Armand Duplantis, and he is from Sweden.
Okay, there's no way you pronounce that name right. Duplantis is how an American would say it.
But Armand is right.
Armand, well, you don't know if it's Armand.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to put the shit into Google Translate. And I'm going to have it dictate it to me.
Oh, that's so funny.
Holy crap. He won gold in 2015 as a 15-year-old.
In the Olympics?
No. In a pole vaulting world championship.
Oh, okay.
He did win gold in the Olympics too, but he was 20 at the time, which is still really good.
Yeah. All the credit to him, really. That is some good stuff.
I was right.
Wait, what were you right about?
Okay, you know, actually, I should probably put it in Swedish and then have it read it out to me. But it said Armand Duplantis.
Okay. Well, Google Translate lady is not trustworthy.
Armand Duplantis.
All right. Well, there you go.
So, just in case anyone was wondering, I was in fact right.
What's happening with
you?
What are you doing? What are you up to?
Like in life, generally?
I don't know. Just answer the fucking question. We're on a podcast.
Jeez, sorry.
Look,
oh my
I've got
gosh.
an agenda.
So,
okay.
I actually got this really cool keyboard.
That's awesome.
I'm very excited about it. Ready? Check it out. If I press a key, it does this.
It does that.
Ooh. Is that cool?
That is cool. My keyboard
And
does
if I
that.
scroll, I don't know if it'll work right now, but like, I don't know, whatever. Rocat has like this like adaptive lighting thing, and it's not as cool as any other keyboard. Well, not as cool. Like, I don't know. It's different than any other keyboard I've ever used, and I really like it.
Sure.
But I've seen more impressive and customizable lighting things before, but like this one is cool too.
Yeah, there's one.
And it wasn't like super expensive, so.
I have a Logitech keyboard. Here, I'll hold it up. Wait.
Yeah, that's the good shit.
Wait. Keyboard. I could have just unplugged it. It's wireless, but keyboard.
Yeah. I was actually thinking about getting that one, and then I didn't, so.
Yeah, shout out Logitech for the G915 Prodigy wireless. Or is that what it's called? It's 915 something. I don't know.
Why are they all so freaking long?
This one's not long.
No, just like names in general for like technology products.
Yeah, no, they're long.
Like this is the mouse that I bought, and the only reason I took it out is because I'm just using my other one right now. But my CPU on this laptop is kind of crap, and it can't handle the freaking massive polling rate that this mouse has. So I was trying to play Apex Legends before, and I like moved my mouse, and the whole game dropped like 15 frames. And I was like, all right, well, this is not going to work.
That is so cool.
Yeah,
I
so
love
that's
that.
really cool. It's a cool mouse, though, and it lights up at the same time that the keyboard does.
Yeah.
So
my keyboard's crazy. Logitech has its own software thing that you can use to fucking do whatever you want, you know? And they have some crazy effects. There's one that it's just like lightning. So you can have like a background color for the keys, and then it's just lightning. It's weird.
Would you mind maybe showing that off?
Right now, really?
Yeah, why not?
You know, half the people
That just
listening
sounds
to
kind of
this
cool.
will just be listening to this.
Yeah,
on
actually,
audio.
they won't be able to see it. So you know what? Never mind. That was a stupid idea.
Audio listeners, we hate you, but you know,
No,
this one time we take you into account.
I'm looking at me right now on the video, so I'm like, oh yeah, everyone can see me, duh. But there are probably some people who have listened to this podcast who have no clue what I look like.
That's true.
And honestly, I'm okay with that because I am not 100% sure of how I look. Not 100% confident. I know what I look like.
We haven't mentioned this, but this is the first one we're filming live.
Hey.
So.
Jazz hands.
It's
kind of exciting.
Twitch.tv/pink_boomerang, link in description.
I was going to say, and we can like, if we want to, we could do it live.
Every time.
From now on. Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to do it every time. That's kind of crazy.
That is kind of crazy.
It is,
but we could. Like, and I could actually stream on my end too.
I think sometimes, the magic is lost if you do it one way and not, or like if you do it both ways. You know?
That's fair.
Like, there's some stuff that you can only stream and have it be good, and there's some stuff that I feel like you can only record and have it be good. If you do both, it just ruins it.
I feel like there are a few YouTubers that I watch, though, that are like, oh yeah, I just like trimmed down my Twitch stream into a video. And like, it's not bad.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm just saying there's some stuff that just only works live. And there's some stuff that's...
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And then there's some stuff that's good both ways.
Yeah, I actually can't do like a cut live. Like, I can't just like...
Yeah, no, you
boom,
can't cut.
hey guys.
There are no cuts.
There's no edits here.
No
this
edits.
is all real-time ray tracing.
Ray tracing. RTX on.
Dude, I'm going to be honest. I can't wait to play Minecraft with ray tracing.
Yeah?
Nope.
Are you going to do that?
Oh, hell yeah.
I think, can't you only do that if you're playing on Minecraft Windows Edition?
Yeah, but see, I have that because my friends have a Realm on there because not everyone has a computer because some of my friends have poor taste.
Sure.
That's not why. It's just like accessible for everyone.
Yeah. Everyone's got Windows.
Well, that's the best thing about Minecraft.
Those guys.
No, they're fine too.
Well,
I'm going to be honest. I'm very heavily considering getting a Mac.
Buying a Mac, yeah.
Yeah. Especially if they come out with new ones this summer, like the rumored chips and whatever. They sound cool.
Yeah.
And then if they suck, I'm probably just going to get an XPS 13 or a Razer book.
Awesome.
Yep. So that's where I'm at.
I think everyone knows my stance on Macs and Apple at this point. I'm just not a big fan.
You have an iPhone. You can't say that.
No, the phone is different though.
Oh, okay. Well, you said Macs and Apple.
Oh, well, Apple in general, I don't like half their products. How about that?
That's fair.
I think the phones are good. I think the watch is good. I wear my watch. I'm not wearing it right now. My watch is over there. I
wear my watch all the time. Not right now, but all the time.
If I'm sitting down all day, I don't want my watch telling me, hey, get up.
I don't blame you, dude. That thing was so annoying.
I did turn that off, but...
I actually ended up losing mine in a river, so that was a really cool time. The band just, like, broke.
Oh, yeah, I remember you telling me that.
I was swimming, and it just, like... And I was like, oh, well...
There it goes.
So there was, like...
To be fair...
$300 down the drain.
To be fair, didn't you think to yourself before, like, I don't know, maybe not the best idea? Moment? Well, not
it said it was waterproof, and also, like, I thought it was fine. Because I have taken it in the pool before. Like, I literally would, like, swim laps with it on. And it was, like, great workout. And I'd be like, gee, thanks.
Didn't know I was working out. I was just in the pool, but thanks.
No. Like, doing laps.
Oh, okay.
It was my intention to be working out.
Yeah.
And so I was like, all right, cool. I know it's waterproof. And, like, you know. And, like, I wasn't even, like, I wasn't swimming. I was in a river, but it wasn't, you know, it wasn't flowing intensely or anything.
Right.
Like, it just...
Just a river.
That was it.
Yep. That was it.
And then and I was like, well, okay.
Cool.
So I might get one again before I go to college, but, like, I feel like spending that on
I don't know. It's like it's a luxury thing, right?
Yeah, and, like, I don't really need it. And, like, I'm already trying to save money so I can go to college.
Yeah. Here's the thing. AirPods, on the other hand, I could not live without those.
Yeah,
you
great.
have the pros, don't you?
I do.
Yeah. A rich kid.
You go to private school.
I'm gone. I've left.
Yeah, but you went to private school. The amount of tuition that you paid leaves me with enough money to buy AirPods at my public school. Just kidding.
And that's
they were actually
nothing
a gift,
more. Just AirPods. So they cost that much.
They were actually a gift. So I didn't even pay for them. I could never buy something like that. The only reason I've been saving up for this PC like freaking forever.
Yeah. And you also did get rich off of Dogecoin, so.
Nope, not Dogecoin.
I know a guy who got rich off of Dogecoin.
Really?
Not rich, but like he made.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I got rich either. I made like.
He made a lot of money.
I made some money. Not like a ton. But guys, by the way, you should buy SafeMoon. That's my shield.
You will forever die on that hill.
That's fine, dude. If I lose, there's literally, I don't want to say that because that's just such bad luck. I'm not going to throw that out in the universe. But like I have pretty much 100 now, like 95% faith.
In what?
In SafeMoon as a cryptocurrency.
Okay.
And that's not because I think that it will be like, I don't really understand the point of crypto. Honestly, I think that it is essentially useless, which is true.
But you can buy a Tesla with it, though.
No, you can't.
Oh, that's right. They reversed that. I forgot.
Remember when he was like, "Guys, you can buy a Tesla with Bitcoin,"
and you could.
And then the price like skyrocketed, and then they sold all their Bitcoin, and they were like, "Yeah, so you actually can't." Like Elon Musk bought like $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin, and then was like, guys, you could buy a Tesla with Bitcoin. And then he was like, all right, and then sold it for like $2 billion.
I feel like that's borderline market manipulation.
See, it is, but I also think that it's just like so stupid that like I'm a fan of Elon Musk. Don't get me wrong, he's great.
We know
he's a really smart guy. Yeah, okay, sorry, I know I talk about it all the time. Which is really funny because in passive conversation, I don't think I've ever talked to any one of my friends or like close relatives or anyone that I talk to on a daily basis about Elon Musk ever.
It's just this podcast.
It's only this podcast. But part of me thinks that like if I mention his name, maybe his AI will pick it up and he'll tune in and be like, "Hey guys, I want to be on the show."
Right.
But like the amount of power, like he literally tweeted out that you can't buy a Bitcoin, like you can't buy a Tesla with Bitcoin, and the price dropped by like $4,000.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. Like he's not doing it on purpose.
They call them influencers for a reason.
Yeah, but the fact that everyone is just like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
like, it's
it
the
does.
same thing with like beauty products and that kind of thing, which I know is totally off topic, but it's like just because someone recommends it to you and it works for them doesn't mean it'll work for you.
I was gonna say I have no clue where you're going on the beauty products.
Which is why if I'm saying you should buy Safe Moon, you can if you want. Like it worked for me, but that doesn't mean it'll work for you. So I think it's a smart investment, but that doesn't mean that anyone else has to. And never invest anything that you need. Like don't throw your life savings into anything.
This is true.
That's
We are
dumb.
now financial advisors.
No, that's just like a common sense advice. Don't
spend
money that you don't have.
Go into
much.
debt. I think we should all do what everyone did before the year 2008 and take on very high risk loans against our homes.
Yeah, okay. I think that's a good idea.
There's not a housing bubble anymore, so what's wrong with it?
You hearing this guy? I don't know. I don't think that sounds like a good idea.
I think that's a general rule of the market. If housing's doing well, then just in general, it's going well.
Yeah, that's fair. But also, apparently...
Like, homes that's the American dream. That's the big buy.
I feel like I've been seeing a lot of things recently about inflation. With, like everyone knows that inflation is real, obviously. And it just continues to happen just because that's, like, how things progress in society, I guess. I mean, I feel like that's kind of dumb, but, you know, whatever. That's what I've been told, so that's fine. But, like, apparently it might get really bad really soon, so that's cool.
You know PragerU?
I'm familiar, yeah.
Yeah, you're familiar with PragerU?
Yep.
The conservative
I'm gonna be honest,
utopia.
Sometimes if I get one of their ads, I'll just watch the whole thing. Like, they're so funny.
PragerU videos are hilarious because they're
Dennis
very
Prager
long.
is hilarious.
A really good comedian, all in all. Dennis Prager, great guy.
He even looks funny.
What do you mean he looks funny?
Like, he just looks like a random old man who doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. Also,
and he is just that.
On Bing, he is labeled as a radio personality, so I don't know what you want to take from that. Shit, he is 6'4", though.
Oh, kind of a Chad, though. Maybe we shouldn't...
He's been divorced 3 times.
Okay, well, less of a Chad.
Sorry, divorced twice, married 3 times.
Every good rich person, I think, has been divorced 3 times. I think that's just how... That's one of the marks
Dennis
of being a billionaire.
Prager is not a good rich person. He's not.
No, but, I mean, he is, though, in a way, if you think about it.
No, he's not.
Anyway.
Oh, he's not even, like, that... He has a net worth of $10 million, which is not like nothing. Like if someone was like, Henry, here's $10 million, I wouldn't be like, that's not enough. But like I would expect him to be worth. I'd expect him to be worth way more considering the amount of freaking PragerU ads I get on my YouTube. Just like
his YouTube AdSense just doesn't do numbers like it used to anymore.
No, it definitely does. Well, because like you get ads that are tailored to you now. So I only get a PragerU ad like it's sort of like a special occasion, like once every
it's
2.5
a holiday.
months. It is. I'm like, oh, Dennis! Hey, how are you? And, you know, it's exciting.
Here's the difference.
Half the time it's not even him, though. It's just like some random guy.
Here's the difference between you and me. You think it's funny when you get Dennis Prager ads, and I go out of my way to watch them.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe I should do that.
Well, maybe not too much.
If I get one, I will watch it all the way through.
Certainly don't follow...
Like sometimes I just want to hear what they have to say.
Yeah,
Like, you know, like that's.
Anyway,
I'm just curious.
what I was gonna say was the first PragerU video I ever saw was one that my dad showed me.
That makes it so much better. That
I
makes it
know.
so much better.
He showed me and I think it's
Sorry,
their
stop.
most popular video in terms of views. It's about taxes and like paying taxes and how taxes
Don't
work.
do it.
And the example of the example they use is like these three brothers who, you know, like make different amounts of money or whatever. They want to build a fence around their houses because they all live next to each other, and they want to
sounds
build
like
this
Trump.
fence. And they decide that you know what? We're gonna the richest brother, he's like, hey guys, we should each contribute the same amount of money to this fence. And the second brother goes, that is a terrible idea. You make more than us. You should pay more. And then it's just and then they just figure out how taxes work, and it's great.
Shit. Well, okay, that's not fair because I do think that they should all pay equal amounts for the fence.
But
Like if I go out to dinner and like, you know, I'm splitting the bill with my two friends.
yeah.
If my friend was like richer than I was, I wouldn't be like, "Well, you have to pay more of the bill."
What if your friend was Bill
But-
Gates?
Still.
You would pay your half of the bill if your
Yeah.
other friend was Bill Gates.
That's just like human decency. But like the difference with
That's
taxes
not human
is that
decency. That's Bill Gates being an asshole.
no, it's no. I mean splitting it. I think it's fair to pay for like the food that you ate.
If you're out with dinner at Bill Gates, you are not paying the bill.
Well, yeah, I mean I probably wouldn't. He'd like offer to take it, of course. He's Bill Gates. But I'm just saying, like hypothetically, if Bill Gates was like want to split the bill, I'd be like, yeah. Unless we went to like
Wait. Hold on.
what? If I went to dinner with Bill Gates,
You and I.
like what are we talking? Yeah, if you and I went to dinner with
You
Bill
and I,
Gates,
we're
like,
out to
where are we
dinner.
going?
We're going to
Because if we're going
Gordon
to like
Ramsay's
Denny's,
Michelin star restaurant in Las
all right,
Vegas.
well then yeah, you can take the bill. That's fine.
Yeah.
No, but like, I don't know. I think I should pay for what I ate. Like if you and Bill
No,
Gates and I went to
I agree.
Denny's,
I'm just playing
I'm paying
devil's
for my
advocate
food.
here.
no, I know. But like I do believe that the rich should be more heavily taxed. I mean, they have I mean not like crazily, but you know. If you make like $500 billion, well, I guess no one makes that amount of money. But if you're Jeff Bezos, like you're telling me like $20 billion couldn't be used to like build roads and give like help make people not homeless and provide more food to the needy.
That would be a cool thing for him to do.
Like it should just be based off of decency and like, you know, the need to help. I don't know.
Sure. I know.
Most of
I
my
agree with you.
beliefs are centered around the fact that like we should all help each other.
Most of my beliefs are centered around the fact that Jeff Bezos has too much money.
I absolutely agree with that.
I'm in favor of eating the rich.
And like I believe that he earned it fair and square. Whatever. Maybe. I don't even know. Probably
Well,
not.
probably not.
That's probably a lie.
Bill
Maybe
Gates
not that.
did not earn it
We'll take that
fairly.
one back. No, definitely not.
I think he's spending
I don't
it
know.
fairly.
How do you spend money unfairly?
Because he's got his foundation and all that, you know?
Yeah, that's fine. He's fine.
You
Are
know?
we going to talk about the fact that Jeff Bezos only donated $600,000 to the rainforest like rehabilitation in the
That's
Amazon?
all they needed.
That was it?
That was it.
Oh, did he just like pay the whole thing?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
Maybe that was all they needed, though. And he was like, all right. Maybe they just asked him, hey, give us $600,000. And he was like, all right.
Okay, fine. You're not
Sign a
helping
big
me.
check,
You're
you know.
not helping my case, Mr. Devil's Advocate.
Well, I'm not- look, that's just what I do best.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think I'm a Democrat.
So in
I
other
thought so.
news, you hit Diamond in Rocket League.
I did, dude. I hit Diamond 2.
2.
Division 3. So I'm not
Division
even like
3.
at the bottom.
No, you're in the middle,
I think my MMR right now is like 965.
which is pretty good. That's almost 1,000.
Kind of pog.
1K
Yeah,
club.
dude. I'm pretty close.
I'm at like 8 something, 850. No, I'm higher
See,
than that. I'm like 8,
when I
7.
when I started this grind to like level up, I was at 730.
Which is not diamond.
It is not. It is like plat 1 div 4. Maybe
Are we going to be able to
1.
make it to champ before the end of the season? When does the season end?
This season?
Yeah.
I'd say definitely not.
No?
I don't even know.
I think we might be able to do it. No, probably not. I'm not going to say that. Because then we're definitely not, you know?
Let's see. Are we in season 3? That's crazy. The new season 3?
I have no clue. I don't pay attention.
No, I don't want to turn off my ad blocker.
I really only play Rocket League when I'm playing with you. And you grind off hours.
I do.
So.
But I only grind because like I want to be level with you. And then I realized that like I was winning. So I just kind of kept playing. I didn't lose a single match until I got to 930-ish. Like I was on a roll.
How many games? How many games is the win streak?
I can actually tell you.
Like, can you? Does it save your match history?
No, but I can do the math.
Oh.
Okay, so that's like 200 MMR. 200 divided by 9 per match is 22.2 matches a round. So we'll say 20. We'll say 23.
23. Round up, of course.
Yeah. I might have lost like 1 in the middle and then played again.
Yeah. But that's still pretty insane.
I would boot into Rocket League and tell you my current win rate, but then my fan would be even louder than it is right now. And it's already pretty up there.
Getting up there.
Gonna need some post-processing audio filtering on this guy.
I think I've said this before, but Rocket League, it's the new wave, you know? It's the new wave of esports. Rocket League's going to be big. I mean, it's kind of big already.
It sort of is. I mean, the fact that they made it free to play, that was a really smart move.
That was a smart move. Yeah.
I guess, who owns it now? Does Epic own it?
Yeah, Epic owns it.
Like, it's still published by Psyonix, but I think Epic
No, because it's on the Epic Game Store now.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that, like, Epic owns it. Like, Horizon Zero
No, Epic does own it. They bought it, for sure. Because that's why they have Fortnite Battle Bus as a car.
That's
so,
true.
That was the big
love
news.
the Fortnite Battle Bus.
Yeah. But no, Rocket League's crazy. I've been watching a lot of the esports stuff. Rocket League has a Twitch channel, and they've been doing their RLCS playoff stuff recently. And they get a lot of views over there. They get like 150,000 concurrent viewers. And that's just on Twitch, you know? That's not
Rocket
including...
League is like kind of sick to watch, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, no, they're crazy at the game. They're insane.
Like, I loved soccer as a kid. I mean, I still love soccer. I hope I can play in college. I kind of suck, but, like, it's fun. So,
yeah.
I played my whole childhood, and now I love cars. So they literally went, all right, here's your favorite childhood sport and something that you like. And they went, boom, it's a game. And I play it a lot. It's a great game.
It is a great game.
I have more hours than I would probably like to admit publicly, but not like a crazy amount to the point where people will be like, wow, he's a hermit.
You have over 1,000 for sure.
I don't know if that's true, actually.
Combined from like Switch and PC? No, you don't think so?
I don't think so. I didn't play for that long on Switch.
Because I think I have 700 combined. 700 or 800.
I think I have 100 hours on Switch. So if my Steam
I have about 100
work,
on Switch, and I have 600 or 700 on Steam. So I'm close to 1,000. So I imagine you're over.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Just doing the math in my head, because you play way more than I do.
I do.
So
this is true. You want to know what game we need to play? Actually, I think it would be fun to stream.
What?
Knockout City.
Oh.
That new like dodgeball thing. My friend Zach, who I am rooming with in college, recommended it to me. He was like, "Hey, dude, if you have a pal, we should play Knockout City." And I was like, "Oh my god, I do have a pal."
I do have a pal. That's me.
I've actually never spoken to him once, like in person, or know what he sounds like. but he's champ in Rocket League.
So he's a real gamer.
He's good.
Yeah.
I would imagine. I mean, champ
I've
is
heard
like
good
top.
things about Knockout City, though.
I have too, which is weird because I'm pretty sure that EA publishes it. So
Yeah. They
don't
don't
know
do a
why
lot
that
of
would
good
happen.
publishing.
they really don't.
Actually, recently they've
Yep.
been better. They
EA
had
official site.
they had Apex, and they had. I mean, now they have this. They've been doing well recently.
Apex is great. You want to know what game I forgot that
They
EA
kind of
made
fucked up
that-
on Star Wars Battlefront, though. They
Yes,
kind of
did.
screwed us over.
They
on
do. They screw us over a lot. Do
Just
you
in
want to know
general.
what game? Or sorry, go ahead.
No, that's it.
That was all. EA, they stink.
They're
They
bad.
have their moments of greatness. I mean, they're few and far between.
Yeah, I
But,
think
you
they
know,
peaked
they exist.
early. You know, they made the
FIFA.
Rabbids games on the Wii, and I think
And it's just kind of, or I guess, kind of.
it's kind of
You're
like
just
it's
downhill
going
from
and it's
here.
going zigzag, and it's like, whoa, Mount Everest, and then you're
They're
back
like,
at,
whoa, rabbits, and then it just.
and then you're at the bottom of the Mariana Trench. So
Right, correct. Yep. The deepest point on Earth. That is
Yeah.
where EA resides. That's their
Exactly.
headquarters, actually.
that is.
But you want to know a game I forgot about? And like in my mind, like for some reason the other day, I was like, oh my god, I'm getting a PC. I could run this, and like I could actually play it.
What
and you can
game
buy
in your
codes for
mind
it.
did you forget about and think again the other day that, oh my gosh, I have a PC and I'm gonna get it? Please tell me.
Man, you remember it word for word. Wow. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for saying this,
Okay.
and you're probably streaming to people now who are gonna be like, "Wow, this guy is so dumb and stupid, and his opinion is entirely invalid." But on that note, I really want to try out Anthem.
I haven't
Which-
played Anthem.
Absolutely flopped.
It did.
Like just
It was nominated for Game of the Year.
it was
It
crap.
did not win.
It did not win at all.
It was not close.
But like, I'm so upset because it could have been so good, and then it just wasn't.
Yeah, I think the only reason I know about Anthem is because it was nominated for Game of the Year.
Yeah, that's fair. The only reason I know about Anthem is because I like Destiny as a game appeals to me, and I think it would probably be cool. But I'm not really like that much of a first-person shooter guy. I like Apex. Apex is fun.
Apex
but
is fun. Valorant's fun.
I don't really.
I love
Valorant
Valorant.
is fun.
Valorant
You know, maybe I'm
also
lying.
the next
Maybe I am a first-person shooter guy. I don't know. But like, I love big open world games, like, you know. And the fact that in Anthem you can just like fly around and shit, like Iron Man, I was like, I have to play this game. It looks so cool. And who knows? Maybe I'll boot it up and be like, "Wow, this is crap." But you can buy
which is
keys for
probably
it
the
online.
likely
It's
outcome.
probably true. But you can buy keys for it online for like $10. So I was like, all right, I'm just
Oh
gonna do that.
yeah.
Because knowing EA, I checked the Origins like software store,
Yeah,
and I was like, yeah, I wonder how much it's selling for now that it like flopped.
$60.
$60.
Full price.
I was like, you guys suck. Like, you're the worst.
At least
Why are
Nintendo
AAA
lowers their prices after like
No,
5
they
years.
don't. 5 years.
At GameStop, they were selling a bunch of main series games for
Yeah, but like,
not
I don't know if
full price.
Nintendo knows about that. I'm gonna be honest.
It's probably
Walmart
just
sells
GameStop is
all-
doing very bad.
Yeah, that too. Well, not anymore. Walmart sells like all the Nintendo like AAA games for $50 instead of $60.
Oh, do they?
Fun fact.
That's cool.
And yet I also remember like trying to go there once when I was younger to buy Skylanders, and like the 2-pack for like 2 random Skylanders was like $25 at Target, and it was $130 at Walmart. And I was like, and not like online or like on eBay or something, like in the physical store.
In the
I was like,
store with the label.
that just
price
doesn't
tag
add
on.
up to me. Yep.
Yeah, that doesn't.
And I even
really make
asked the
sense.
guy, I was like, is that on the wrong shelf? He was like, nope. I was like, okay.
Okay.
Thank you for your input.
I remember Skylanders. Skylanders used to be good, and then they made it shit.
And then they added Donkey Kong, and it all went to shit.
And they did add Donkey Kong into the game.
Yeah.
They
I
added
think
Bowser
after-
too.
They did.
I remember watching a commercial with Doug Bowser being like, "Hey, Bowser is in Skylanders. It's me. Play as
Really?
me in Yeah, he did.
How long has Doug Bowser been the president of Nintendo?
I don't know if he was president when that was happening.
Oh, well, okay, maybe that's why.
I remember seeing him do a commercial for that.
I don't even remember what the most recent one was. It was like the racing one, I think, where they all had like vehicles or whatever. That was the one with Donkey Kong and Bowser in it.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, Skylanders was good. I remember playing it at a friend's house like a decade ago and being like, hey, this game's cool.
That's so crazy. Holy crap. Yeah, wow. Okay. That makes me feel really old.
What does?
The fact that, let's see, when did the first Skylanders game? 2011?
Yeah, so that adds up a decade ago
10 years
from
ago?
now. Yeah.
Dude, what?
Yeah.
I was 8?
That is crazy.
I'm so... Okay, so here we go. Here are the Skylanders games in order.
Okay.
There are 6 of them.
I thought there were more than that.
Well, there are a lot of spin-offs, apparently.
Oh. But what are the main ones? Give it to us.
We have Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. That was the first one. That one was good.
That one was good.
Skylanders Giants. Also good.
Also good, yeah.
Skylanders Swap Force. That
Less
was actually
good.
Okay, fine. No, that was good too. It was definitely less good than the first two, but like the fact that you could like change out the dudes, that was really cool. I'm gonna be honest.
That was cool.
As a kid, I thought that was neat.
Yeah.
Trap Team. That was the last one I played.
I have not played that one.
That one, I think that's the one with like the crystals, and you could play as the bad guys. Like you could trap them in the crystal, and then you could put that in the portal, and then you could play as them.
Okay.
It was cool, but also I think I have those somewhere. They're definitely like in my basement.
In a box somewhere. Yeah.
I have way more Skylanders than I would ever like to admit.
Really?
Like way, like a lot. Like I was really into this game, and now I just don't care at all about it.
Which is awesome. Do they go for much on like eBay or whatever?
Probably. I don't even know.
I mean, I can't imagine that the older ones
I can't imagine that they
anymore.
would, because like people, why would you buy them?
I think it hasn't been long enough yet.
Probably not.
Like they'll have their rise eventually. Not now, but some point in the future.
Or maybe ever.
Or maybe ever.
But maybe they will. But there
No,
were
I think people will go back to Skylanders in the future.
I would absolutely play that game again. 100%.
One of the good ones.
Yeah. Let's see.
Man, that's crazy. That's a game I just don't even think about on a regular basis.
Oh my god, it was on the 3DS.
It was on the 3DS. Wow. Did you scan it by using like the amiibo?
So. No, I think it had its own portal.
That's awesome.
There was this kid on my bus. I moved to my school in 2nd grade, and Skylanders came out when I was in 3rd grade. I sat with this kid on the bus. I distinctly remember he had the portal of power, like just plugged into the 3DS charger port, and like that was how you plugged it in.
That's crazy.
Like, okay. But I forgot, dude. They have a Skylander whose name is Boomer. He's cool.
Can we bring back Boomer? Shout out Boomer.
Can we bring back Boomer? Oh wow, this is bringing back a lot of forgotten memories or suppressed memories.
I know a guy in high school who sits a couple seats behind me in one of my classes. He still brings his DS to school and plays like original DS, like DS Lite. And he still plays games on his DS.
Seriously?
Like, 10 years after that was cool. Which, claps to that guy, because he's a king,
Yeah.
He's a real one.
Well, okay, I'm going to be honest. The Skylanders are not looking like they're going for a ton.
No?
The legendary edition of Spyro, which I think was really rare, if I remember correctly, is going for $13 US.
Oh, that's still something, though.
It's actually $12.25.
That's not nothing,
No, it's not nothing, for sure.
So, like, if you have, like, 100 of those, that's over $100. Quick math.
I think I have a lot of these.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like if they're all worth like $10, you know.
Wow. Okay.
that's
So
not
maybe
bad money.
maybe next episode I'm gonna make my own thing, and I'm just gonna go through every Skylander that I own. And people are gonna be like, "Wow, you are so lame."
You're gonna go through your Bakugan collection,
dude.
Remember Bakugan?
Nope.
No,
I do. I was never into Bakugan
I wasn't either, but I had some.
or Yu-Gi-Oh. I did have some.
I never collected cards of any kind, Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon. I knew. Okay, he's getting up. Wow. I knew people that had, binders and binders of Pokemon cards though, and probably still have them to this day. Who knows?
Yeah, you're looking at one right now.
Yeah.
I think it's this box. I put all of my super rare ones in a box. And this might be it, or it might not. I don't think it is. Never mind.
What? You just grabbed the wrong box?
Yeah, I have two.
Oh.
I don't need to do this on the podcast. You should talk about something while I
No.
do this.
You got any rare ones though?
I actually do, yeah.
Like rare, like $10,000 rare?
Well, maybe not that. I don't think those exist. Even that super rare Charizard one that Jake Paul bought is not worth $10,000.
You mean Logan Paul?
Whatever. One of the freaking Pauls.
Fake fan.
That's right. I don't actually love the Pauls. I'm sorry.
No, you just
Okay.
don't, which is
Here's all the cool
unfortunate.
ones that I have.
Okay.
I guess you could say. No. Let me start at the actual cool ones. Okay. I don't think these are in order. We got a cool we got some Darkrai cards. Dude, these are just not in any order at all. That's okay. Got this cool Rayquaza. But yeah, I used to collect Pokemon cards when I was a kid.
Yeah, so you were cool, is what you're trying to say.
I guess. My aunt made me a binder. It's up there on my shelf somewhere.
A custom-made binder?
That why? Yeah, she was being like, oh yeah, I might become an artist. So she just drew me a cover art binder thing.
I got you.
It was cute. Shout out to my Aunt Lizzie.
Shout out.
She's great. She's not watching. Probably won't. But
Maybe one day.
maybe
When we're
one day
famous
when this becomes
and
the
millionaires?
world's most popular podcast.
We're gonna reach it to number 1 on the charts.
Right.
We're gonna get bought out by Spotify.
Joe Rogan.
By Joe
Oh,
Rogan.
right. By Spotify.
Fuck you, Apple. We
Dude,
talked
oh my
about
god,
this
there's
already.
12. I'm going to move on from this. I need to stop looking at Skylanders. I was on the Wikipedia page just reading all the information. That shit was great.
Do you go down Wikipedia rabbit holes often or no?
Have you ever played the game where you start on one thing of Wikipedia and you try to get somewhere else in less than 7 clicks because supposedly nothing is more than 7 steps away from something else?
That doesn't seem correct, but no.
What is that rule called?
I don't know. But Wikipedia is pretty crazy. Everything is well linked together. But I mean,
Sorry.
there's- What?
The rule of 6 degrees of separation.
So 6 clicks.
I guess.
Or 6
clicks.
pages.
It's the idea that all people on average are 6 or fewer social connections away from each other.
Oh, now you're talking people. You go from Wikipedia to people.
There's a thing of objects too, but I specifically remember us doing 7 clicks for each Wikipedia thing. So maybe
okay.
we just made that up. My friend Holden and I used to do that.
You could have just made that up. But I honestly, if I would believe that, if not for the fact that there are so many Wikipedia pages that are so niche.
You'd be really surprised.
I know. Yeah, I
Well,
should
because,
probably just stop before I make any bold claims.
There will be right now I'm looking at 6 degrees of separation, and there talks about a thing like World War I. So I could probably get from 6 degrees of separation to Hitler in less than.
See,
I
that
might even go with
that I believe,
You know what I
right? But can you get from World War I to discrete mathematics? I don't know.
Probably not, but
That's what, you know.
I'll try sometime. I will not do it on the podcast. You know what? That'll be the first thing I stream on my Twitch.
Wikipedia.
Speedrunning Wikipedia from World War One to. Dude, that could be kind of like
finding
successful.
The optimum route for.
No, but like think about that. That would be an interesting concept to watch.
No, that is. That. You gotta workshop it, but
that's
there's something there.
Yeah, that's some Mr. Beast level, like counting to 100,000 shit.
That's old Mr. Beast, though.
Yeah, but like you have to start small.
That's true.
Like, and then eventually I'll be
and
like,
he started with 100,000, but
testing my 6 degrees of separation with President, I guess, presidential-elect Barack Obama.
Elect?
I guess not elect. Past president.
Was
Barack
president.
Obama.
Former
presidential candidate, former president Barack Obama. He's not a candidate. He's done.
He just was the You kind of get rid of
I messed that up, okay?
Okay.
The wrong words came out, and I was trying to make it connect. Did not work. So, making a note of that. World War I to discrete mathematics.
Yeah, write that down.
Thanks.
That's awesome.
It's a really great thing to do, honestly. The Wikipedia game is so much fun.
I think Wikipedia is fun in general.
I mean, I don't just... Maybe I should.
I have an account on Wikipedia.
I should donate to Wikipedia.
Maybe.
No, not maybe. Yes. Wikipedia is a great resource.
It is.
And I know that some of the things on there are fake, which is true. But, like...
99% of it is just true. It's just real.
Yes.
Actual stuff.
I think it's dumb that it can't be used as a source.
I do too, because you can use the sources that Wikipedia lists as actual sources.
Exactly. But I do understand the legitimacy behind it.
Yeah. What was I going to say? I had something to say. Hold on. I got to backtrack in my mind. Wikipedia. 6 degrees of separation. Wikipedia. I lost it. This is what you do to me, Henry.
I'm sorry. Well, like, that's the thing. I get stuck on, like, you move from point to point, like, very fast, and I get stuck on, like, Skylanders for, like, 20 minutes.
I know.
And that is the difference between us.
That is the difference.
I could talk about one thing for a very long time.
I could talk about one thing for a very long time. It just has to be something I know a lot about.
It's fair.
Like, so I can't talk about... I can't talk about Skylanders for hours. I would just run out of things to say.
Yeah, no. I mean, I couldn't talk about it for hours, but I could make a quick, like, opinionated, like, oh, yeah, that was cool for, like, 15 minutes, probably.
Yeah, no, I could do that for sure. But if you want me to go in depth into the tree level in the third game, then I couldn't do it.
Mm.
You know?
Fair. I think I could definitely get to advanced mathematics.
Are you trying it right now?
No, but I think I definitely could.
From World War I to advanced mathematics.
Or sorry, you said discrete mathematics.
Or discrete mathematics.
I think I could.
Okay.
I won't do it right now. Maybe I'll do it when we're done with this episode.
That's so funny.
I think I could. Based on the amount of like hyperlinks that are on Wikipedia pages, I think it's possible.
Which is a lot.
Yeah, I mean that is the whole point of the game.
Like well documented.
Well, it depends on the thing. Like some Wikipedia pages are
I remember what I was going to say. Shut up for a second. There's a website. I forget the name of the website right now, but there is a website that makes a sound every time a Wikipedia page is edited. And like actually submitted to the site. There is a website that makes like a little jingle every time, and then the sound is different depending on how big the edit is or how big the page is or something like that. This, I don't know why I remember this, but I do. And that is what I wanted to say, and I think that's cool. Anyway,
it's called listen.hatnote.com. That's the link.
There you go.
It does make a different noise every time. Look at that.
See? I remember stuff.
Someone just made a very large addition to the Wikipedia page on cargo pants.
Cargo
Man,
pants?
thank you for showing me that. That's great.
That's awesome. I love that.
I'm gonna bookmark that.
What's what's the link again?
It is listen.hatnote.com.
Hatnote, like HATNOTE. Gotcha.
Another addition to cargo pants. Jesus.
What are they doing over there on Wikipedia cargo pants?
I don't know. I'm gonna check.
That's so funny. No, I go on a lot of Wikipedia rabbit holes sometimes.
There's some really interesting stuff.
Just because I think it's fun to read stuff that you will never experience ever.
That's true. It's just like reading like through a
It's like reading through
what are those things called? Like the collections of books that have
atlas.
Everything from like a certain... Yeah, thank you.
It's just like reading through an atlas, but fun. And it's not alphabetized.
Reading through an atlas could be fun, dude.
Yeah, but
it's just the nice thing about Wikipedia is that the information is always up to date.
This is true.
Like,
the atlases go out of date.
They do. And like Wikipedia will always be updated.
There's this thing they do in libraries where they have to... every so often you have to decide as a librarian whether or not to keep a book in the library or to take it out.
That's so sad.
So it's like if a book is out of date, or if it's like replaced, or if it's just physically not well kept, then you have to take it out or whatever. They have an acronym for it. The acronym is WEEDing, which I think is funny.
That is funny.
Hold on, let me look up what it stands for. Weeding.
Really quickly, though, the first sentence of the Cargo Pants Wikipedia page is bringing me some joy.
Hold on. The acronym is MUSTY.
Oh.
But the process of taking books out is called weeding. MUSTY stands for misleading, ugly, superseded, trivial, or your collection. I don't know what your collection means, but that is part of the acronym.
I like that ugly is on there.
Yeah.
Like they didn't put like disheveled or like worn out. They just straight up put ugly in there.
Yeah, because then it would be MDSTY, which, is not a word.
I know, but like why do they have to pick the word musty? Like they could have just done anything else.
Because if a book is musty, that's how you take it off the shelves,
That's fair.
So...
it is a good acronym, but here's the first sentence of the Cargo Pants Wikipedia page.
Okay,
you ready?
Let's hear it. Yeah,
it's kind of enjoyable. It goes over the 4 different names of cargo pants, and here it is right now.
Okay.
Ahem. Cargo pants or cargo trousers, also sometimes called combat pants or combat trousers, after their original purpose as military workwear, are loosely cut pants originally designed for rough work environments and outdoor activities, distinguished by numerous large utility pockets for carrying tools.
That's what I call my pockets on my cargo pants. Utility
Me
pockets.
too. My utility pockets. I just thought that it was funny that they were called combat pants.
I didn't know
because never once have I looked at someone wearing cargo pants and gone, yeah, they're going in for combat. Look at them in their utility military pockets.
That is a thing, though. I think military people wear cargo pants.
They do. But, I just think that that's funny and kind of
Maybe that's just are cargo pants a U.S. thing? Are they an NA thing?
You mean like a North America thing?
Yeah.
No, they started in the British Armed Forces in 1938.
Yeah, but they're almost page. American, though.
The next example is, I guess they are, sort of.
Kind of.
The example for cargo shorts is young man wearing cargo shorts, Vietnam 2010. It's just like a picture of a dude wearing cargo shorts on a bike.
That's awesome.
Maybe that was Vietnam, the edition.
In 2010.
Maybe that was the edition that someone made.
And what a great edition.
Someone just made a very, very large addition to the aluminum ion battery section of Wikipedia.
I don't think we need to look at it, if I'm being completely honest with you.
We don't either. It's also just not
You're already there, though, are you?
Yeah, I was already there.
Oh boy,
Wikipedia is a great source.
this is true.
I guess it's a great resource. There's a lot of learning that you can do.
I think there's
But I
a
guess
lot
that
of
can be
learning
said
you can
about multiple
do
things.
in a lot of places.
Other than Wikipedia, in fact.
Yeah,
Like right here on this podcast.
right here on this podcast.
Which is why our sponsor, Skillshare.
I thought you were gonna lead it into the we're done with this is the end of the episode.
I could do that too, but we need to talk about our sponsor, Skillshare, today.
We don't have a sponsor.
Skillshare is an online learning community.
We're not doing this. We're just the more we do this bit, the more
the less funny it is.
likely. No, well, yeah, that too. But the less likely we are to actually get people to sponsor us.
I don't really know if it relies on the fact that if we do a bit about it, because like I was just saying the standard like Skillshare scripts.
They're getting us free or they are getting free promotion from us, which I will not stand for.
Right. Can we give them free demotion?
This spot is valuable.
What if we just shit talk a sponsor until they sponsor us and tell us otherwise? Like we're like, damn, Skillshare sucks.
Hold on, let's think this over really quick.
Tesla sucks. They're the worst.
We're in a board meeting. We're working for Skillshare. We're the marketing team for Skillshare. And our coworker brings up a video of us. And we say, man, Skillshare fucking sucks. And we have to decide whether or not we sponsor these two people. After you hearing us say Skillshare sucks, do you want to sponsor us?
No, but I originally started out with, this video sponsor is Skillshare. And you were like, stop.
I don't.
So.
Free promotion is bad.
Against that? Okay. Can I give free promotion to a product that is not like sponsorable?
Sure.
Like, you know how like I'm not even gonna do that, but just hypothetically, like if there was just a brand of toothpaste that I really liked, could I talk about that?
Are you the one out of 10 dentists that doesn't agree with
the majority? I hate Colgate.
Yeah, I hate Crest.
Dude, they suck. No. I do think that that's funny every time, though. Like, it's definitely not... Like, they didn't just ask 10 dentists. And, like,
no, they didn't.
Like,
they're just saying 9 out of 10 dentists.
Great paste.
Which is not only a false statement, because they didn't poll any dentists, but it's also probably, like, a true statement. Like, most dentists would probably recommend a toothpaste from Crest. Or
I
from
think
Colgate.
that most dentists would just recommend that you brush your teeth.
You know what? That too.
I don't really know if they're like, yeah, this toothpaste just brushes way better.
It's just
like they're not. I can't imagine that there's a vast difference between multiple brands of toothpaste. But you know, whatever,
no,
maybe I'm not.
I honestly can't imagine that either. But you know, bless you.
Me. Thank you. Yeah. So you want to know what else there is a vast difference between the ending of these episodes. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us today. This has been episode 28 of the Pink and Blue podcast. This has been Bluetoonz and Pink Boomerang. You can find our socials in the description and all of our audio platforms. We are now on Google Podcasts, Spotify, not SoundCloud, YouTube.
You don't have to keep mentioning that we're not on Sound. That doesn't do good.
Yeah, I'm
for anyone.
I'm a little upset about it, but it's
You're
okay.
not.
Well, it's only because I can't say that like I have a career on SoundCloud now, because that's just so cringe, and I really wish that I could bring it up.
You know what? We might be back on SoundCloud next week. Just
That's okay.
To say that.
You know, so anyway, everyone, have a fantastic day. Thank you for tuning in. We love you. Goodbye.